Hey everyone, Dale Moreau here, founder of DaleMoreau.net and also founder of Dale Moreau Coaching. Questions make our prospects scared and uncomfortable. Tiny, innocent questions make our prospects feel natural and relaxed. Now imagine we're on Facebook with a new prospect. We built good rapport, and the moment comes to make first contact by a Zoom video call or Facebook phone. We say to our new prospect, how about jumping on a Zoom call or Facebook phone? Well, the prospect is reluctant and it feels uneasy. In fact, the prospect does not want to answer the question because the prospect is afraid to commit to a Zoom or Facebook phone call because we might ask something that the prospect does not want to do. And the prospect does not know where the question is leading. Now, feel the difference when I let the prospect know why I asked the question. I say to the prospect, it is important for both of us to know who we're talking to in real person. We can't expect to work together unless we can talk with each other live. Face to face is better, but speaking by Zoom or Facebook phone works just as good. How about we jump on a Zoom or Facebook phone call to meet each other live? Now, feel the difference? The prospect feels more comfortable and relaxed because the prospect knows where the conversation is going. In fact, qualifying statements before asking tiny, innocent questions makes all the difference. Now, we should give a bit more background to our prospect before asking major questions. We don't want to go too fast too soon. In fact, tiny questions that are asked first lets our prospect know where we're going with the major qualifying questions. Tiny innocent questions should be non-intrusive and easy to answer so that most people say yes. And all we have to do is ask yes and no questions. To build rapport and be polite, we should start with easy questions in normal conversations. This keeps us in rapport and avoids stressing out our prospects. Now, excuse me, folks, I've got a little bit of a cold. When prospects whom we speaking with say yes to tiny innocent questions, they believe our answers. In fact, they believe their answers. They commit to their answers and opinions. And as our conversations continue, they want to stay consistent with opening, answering questions of yes. So, if our opening initial question is easy, do you like to be healthy? Then our prospect will be more open minded to health options. This would be consistent with their yes answers. Do you feel like you would you feel do you feel you want to be healthy? Now, if we ask someone on Facebook if they'd like to retire in 5 years at full pay and they answer yes, then they will be consistent with their yes decision in the rest of our conversation about retiring in 5 years. So, how does it work? Well, here's an example. Imagine we sell immune support products. We walk up to people and we say, would you like to try our immune support product? What do you think people will say? No, they would not be interested. But imagine we sell immune support products and we ask this tiny, innocent question first. Do your kids go to school? Of course they would say yes. And then we continue the conversation by asking, would it be okay if you could protect them from all the bacteria and viruses the other children bring to school? Because people like to be consistent, they hate to flip flop like a politician. So if they commit to wanting immune support for their kids, it seems consistent for them to be open minded about trying our immune support products. So let's try a few more. Do you hate working a job 40 hours a week doing the same mundane task? Would it be okay if you checked out this part time business that every day gives you a new exciting task which consistently makes you more money than your regular job? How about this one? Feel tired in the morning? Would it be okay if you could wake up feeling fresh and rested? Hate being away from your newborn baby because of work? Would it be okay if you look at a home based business that lets you stay home with your babies at full pay? Hate that your memory fades with each new birthday? Would it be okay if you tried a new brain rejuvenating tea for 90 days that restores memory starting your first day? Now, Imagine we meet a new person on Facebook and say to them, want a home-based business? Well, most people would say no. In fact, people might offer excuses such as we don't want to change, we're happy where we are, we're afraid it won't work, and we don't really know you. But if we add a tiny innocent question to make our listeners more open minded, we will ask, do you like working for someone else that makes all the money? Most people will reply no. Then we can continue with our conversation by saying, would it be okay if I showed you how to make your boss work for you and earn unlimited income without interfering with what you're currently doing? To remain consistent with the prospect's previous answer, they would say yes. Now, let me give you some other examples. Do you hate commuting to work 2 hours one way each day? The prospect says yes. Then we carry on with our conversation. Would it be okay if you looked at a business that keeps you at home and earns you full pay? They would be consistent and say yes. Tired of working weekends? Would it be okay if you could work 3 days out of the week at full pay and have 4 days off? Hate being broke working for someone else? Would it be okay if you work for yourself with unlimited income? Now, let me give you some other examples. What if we sell skincare? Do you know how sun damages our skin? Would it be okay if you tried our skin rejuvenating tea for 90 days that reverses sun damaged skin? Do you like looking young? Would it be okay if you could keep wrinkles away an extra 15 years? Do you hate sunspots? Would it be okay if you tried our age spot removal for teas for 90 days and see how much of a difference it makes? How about diet products? Do you like to stay in shape? Would it be okay if you enjoyed our breakfast shake every morning to help you stay fit and in shape? Do you find it hard to find time to exercise? Would it be okay if you could lose weight without exercising? Hate feeling hungry? Would it be okay if you could diet but never feel hungry again? Notice what we did after asking our tiny question. We used the formula, would it be okay if? These 5 words make it easier for people to say yes. In fact, it's almost automatic. Our subconscious mind prompts us to say yes just by hearing those 5 words, would it be okay if? The hardest part of starting a conversation about our opportunities, products, and services is the beginning, the middle, and the end. The beginning is the hardest because our prospects are fearful, cautious, cold, and unwilling to commit to anything. But what happens when we open with tiny, innocent questions and follow it up with, would it be okay if question? We would leap all barriers in our listeners' minds, and our prospects start asking us, how does this work? So, see the trend? Adding tiny, innocent questions could double or triple our results. This is not hard to do. What we need to do is think hard about our opening tiny questions. This extra question can help us sell more products or services and get more signups for our business. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, click the link, read the article that goes with this video, and when you're finished, at the bottom is a form. Fill out the form to subscribe to the blog, and you will get weekly updates every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you'll get a free gift, absolutely 100% free, my short training video using trained words on social media. And I hope to see you all on the better side of success.